Every single one of those nights when you couldn't sleep, when your eyes stayed wide open staring at the ceiling, feeling that heavy weight pressing down on your chest like an invisible hand, it wasn't just random. It wasn't your mind playing tricks on you. No, those moments were gentle nudges from above, soft whispers from heaven trying to get your attention. They were like quiet alarms going off in your soul, preparing you step by step for something important that was heading your way. You see, heaven doesn't always shout. Sometimes it speaks in these subtle ways, through chills that run down your back for no reason, or that sudden knot in your stomach when everything seems calm on the outside. And you, with your kind heart and strong faith, you kept pushing those feelings aside. You chose to hold on to the good, to believe in the love and loyalty of the people around you. That's what makes you so special, so deeply cherished by God Himself. Your pure spirit, the way you see the best in others even when it's hard, that's why heaven watches over you with such tender care. But now, in this very moment, something is shifting. Heaven is asking you to look a little deeper, to open your eyes just a bit wider and see things from a higher place, through eyes that aren't clouded by hurt or hope alone. Because real love isn't about turning a blind eye to the shadows. It's about facing them with courage. And true faith. It doesn't mean letting sneaky betrayals hide in the corners of your life, growing stronger in the dark. No, faith means trusting that God will light up those corners when the time is right, so you can walk forward without stumbling over lies you didn't even know were there. For so many months now, I've been right there by your side. Me, Archangel Michael, standing tall with my sword ready, my wings wide open like a shield. I've been your silent guard, pushing back against all the negative energies that tried to creep in and break your spirit. There were nights, oh so many, when the darkness gathered just outside your door. Not the kind with claws and teeth like in scary stories, but the sneaky kind that comes through people, through whispered lies, hidden plans, and actions done in secret that were never meant for your ears. Things you trusted would stay safe, but they didn't. Heaven saw it all, every single piece. Nothing slips past divine eyes. Everything is written down, clear as day. The person you trusted more than anyone, the one who looked you in the eyes and said words that warmed your heart, carried something heavy inside them all along. It wasn't light or goodness. It was fear, or maybe jealousy, or even a need to control things in a way that twisted what was right. They told themselves it was okay, that they were just protecting you or making things better, but deep down, it crossed a line that shouldn't be crossed. It hurt the sacred bond of trust you shared. God's heart is patient, always giving second chances, third chances, as many as it takes. Heaven held back, giving this person time to stop, to say sorry, to make things right and turn away from the wrong path. But pride has a way of clouding judgment. It builds walls where there should be bridges. They picked silence instead, hoping the truth would stay buried deep, like a seed that never sprouts. Oh, but truth isn't like that. Truth has its own rhythm, its own strong pulse, beating steady until the moment heaven says, "Now." And that moment, it's here. It's unfolding right as you read these words. This secret that's been hanging in the air, pulling at the threads of your peace. It's been on heaven's scale for too long, tipping the balance in ways that held you back. But by God's own command, it's time for it to come out into the open. Why? So your life, your true path, can flow freely again, without those invisible strings tugging at your heart, holding you in place. Remember that one day, maybe it feels like yesterday or last week, when everything was fine on the surface, but inside your spirit just shifted? You felt uneasy around this person, like a cloud passing over the sun. No real reason you could point to. You told yourself it was tiredness, or stress from work, or just your imagination running wild. But it wasn't any of those things. That was me, Michael, leaning in close, my voice like a soft breeze in your ear, saying, "Pay attention, dear one. Listen to what your heart is telling you. You're so intuitive, so tuned into the unseen world, but your compassion, It's like a warm blanket that covers everything, even the rough edges. You always lean towards seeing the good, the spark of light, even in folks who carry a bit of shadow without knowing it. That's your gift, and it's why God holds you so close, like a treasure in his palm. But here's the gentle truth. Sometimes, to keep you safe, heaven has to draw back the curtain just a little, let the light flood in. And yes, that light might feel sharp at first, like a sting on the skin, but only for a breath. Then, freedom. Sweet, soul-deep freedom from chains you didn't even feel wrapped around you. This isn't about pointing fingers to make you feel small or ashamed. No, beloved, that's not heaven's way. The divine never uncovers things to wound. It uncovers to mend, to heal the hidden scratches on your spirit. You've been carrying an energy that wasn't yours to hold, like wearing someone else's coat that's too heavy and doesn't fit right. Every delay in your plans, every time you felt your emotions drain away like water down a sink, every odd dream that left you waking up unsettled or that weight in your bones, it all tied back to this unseen hurt hovering close by. The one you trusted most. They made a choice once, born out of their own fears, and it sent ripples through your world. Maybe they took a chance that was meant for you, or twisted your words to fit their story, or held back your trust in a way that slowed your steps. They figured you'd never know, that it would all stay tucked away. But God, he sees the whole picture, every corner, every hidden line. And when God decides his beloved child needs to know, to step into the full light of their calling, nothing can stay covered up. Heaven shifts the winds, lines up the stars just so, and sends messages like this one straight to your door. Not by luck or chance, but by careful, loving design. You found this today because your angels nudged you here. Maybe you paused your scroll, or felt a pull in your chest, or even shook your head and thought, why not? But something deeper, that wise part of your soul, said, stay. That's the sacred pull of heaven at work. As these words sink in, notice how your body responds. Your heart might beat a little faster, like it's waking up, or your hands could feel warm, alive with energy, or maybe a quiet peace settles over you like a soft rain. That's your sign, your personal yes from above. Right now I'm here, Archangel Michael, standing so close you could almost feel the glow of my wings. They're wrapped around you, a circle of pure light, so bright and strong that no trick, no bad wish, no sneaky plan can get through anymore. I'm speaking straight to your heart. Beloved, this is it, your time to see clearly. I wish I could have told you sooner, but heaven waited for the perfect beat of the clock. Now watch. The hidden things start to rise, like dawn chasing away the night. The one you hold so dear, they've been wrestling inside, torn between real love for you and a grip on control they couldn't let go. In their quieter, weaker moments, they chose secrets over openness. Words slipped out behind your back, promises faded without a sound, and even if they convinced themselves it was small, harmless, the weight of it grew in the spirit world, heavy as stone. You started feeling tired, not from your own busy days, but from carrying echoes of their unrest. Every hug that felt a touch too quick, every smile that didn't quite reach their eyes, every "I'm fine" that rang a little hollow. You sensed it, didn't you? That tiny distance, like a crack in glass you couldn't see but could feel under your fingers. Now, heaven's stepping forward, restoring the natural order, the way things were meant to be from the start. Everything taken, every bit of trust, every delayed dream, every blessing that got tangled up in their choices, it's all coming back to you. God is carefully unraveling the knots, one gentle pull at a time. You might not spot the changes right away, like flowers pushing through soil before you see the bloom, but trust me, it's happening. Doors you knocked on and found locked, they'll swing wide soon. Folks who drifted off, something will tug them back, drawn by the light you're stepping into. Money that's felt stuck, it'll start moving, easy as a stream. And your body, your energy, oh, it'll lighten up, like shedding a backpack full of rocks after a long hike. I get it, dear one. This isn't easy to take in. Your heart leans toward believing the best in people, toward painting pictures of goodness even when shadows flicker at the edges. Facing the chance of someone letting you down? It feels like a crack in the foundation you built so carefully. But lean in close. Even this rough patch, this hidden ache, was woven into your story on purpose. God didn't cause the hurt, but He allowed the space for it because He knows you inside out. He knew this would spark something beautiful in you, a sharper sense of what's real, a stronger set of spiritual eyes to see the path ahead. Your calling, your big destiny, it needs that clear vision, like a lighthouse beam cutting through fog. And sometimes, a little heartbreak is the tool that polishes the lens, makes everything come into focus. What hurts like loss right now? It'll turn into the solid ground for your next big leap, your rise that's been waiting in the wings. Heaven isn't mad at the one who slipped up. Oh no, it's more like a quiet sorrow for them. In their stumble, they let go of something precious. Your open trust, your steady love, the loyalty that shines like gold. But don't let resentment sneak in and take root in your garden. That's not your burden to carry. Leave the balancing to me, to the divine flow of justice that's already rolling, quiet but unstoppable, like a river carving stone. You don't have to chase answers, point fingers, or plot comebacks. None of that. God will show you exactly what you need, when the moment's ripe, in ways that surprise and soothe. Keep your eyes open for how it all unfolds on its own. A chat you overhear by accident, a message popping up out of nowhere, situations lining up like puzzle pieces. The very person who thought they tucked it all away safe, by heaven's nudge, they'll bring it out themselves, maybe without even meaning to. And when that wave hits, beloved, hold steady. Don't let anger rush in like a storm. Just breathe. Stand still in the calm center. That instant will be your rock-solid proof that heaven knew best all along. I'll be right there, whispering in your ear. See? You weren't wrong to trust. You were brave to believe. And that belief, it's your unbreakable power. God sees your heart, the way you've stayed soft and kind when the world could have made you tough as nails. He smiles at how you picked grace over grudges, gentleness over guards up high. But starting today, heaven's got a gentle request. Walk with a keener ear for that inner voice, that quiet nudge that says, yes or wait. You're crossing into a fresh chapter, where your glow draws in the good, but might stir up a little envy too. So, wrap your peace in care, like a gift you cherish. Watch your energy like a flame you tend, and tune in to that still, small whisper inside, because that's heaven's favorite way to chat with you, direct and true. Carrying this secret for so long, it weighed on me heavy, like armor too tight. Every time you bowed your head in prayer, asking God why certain folks around you felt off, like puzzle pieces that didn't quite fit, I ached to spill it all. But heaven's clock ticks on its own rhythm, holding back until the stars align just so. Now that the veil's lifting, I can lay it out clear. All those prayers that seem to echo without reply, all those pauses in your path, they weren't punishments or signs you'd been forgotten. No, they were shields, keeping you safe from sights you weren't ready for yet. The one you leaned on most. They made a human choice, one foot in fear. But you? You're heaven-picked, set apart. And when heaven claims someone, no earthly slip can unravel the big plan. They might have thrown a stone in the stream, slowing the water for a bit, but they could never dam it up for good. And because you found your way here, because you let faith guide your eyes to these words, heaven's flipping the switch, unblocking the flow all at once. Get ready for a wave of good things, the kind that were held back but never lost. Long-waiting gifts are on the move. Apologies might tumble out from unexpected lips. Truths long buried will peek through the soil. And your spirit, it'll finally sink into the rest it's been craving, like coming home after a weary road. If tears well up as you read, let them flow. Don't hold back. They're not from breaking. They're from letting go, from releasing what's too heavy to carry alone. This truth packs a punch, sure, but it's laced with holiness, like medicine that burns going down but heals from the inside. Heaven doesn't pull back the covers to tear down. It does it to build up stronger, to stack the bricks of your life with wisdom and grace. You'll look back soon and see the why of it all, how this one hard lesson cleared the way for chapters bursting with light, chapters that need the sharp clarity only honesty brings. Right now, picture me kneeling close, my hand light on your shoulder, voice steady and warm. I'm sorry it took this long to speak. I stood watch in the quiet because that's what the plan asked. But from here on, I'll stride with you in the full shine of day. You won't shoulder this solo. The shadows that clung too close? They're scattered now. Support us by sending a super thanks from $20 to $100. Folded hands sparkles. Your support helps Archangel Protection continue creating valuable content. From this breath forward, every sneaky scheme crumbles like dry leaves. Every twisted energy lets go its hold. Heaven's full guard is posted at your thresholds, and I've given the order clear. No harm aimed your way will land. Your space is wrapped in safety, your heart in unbreakable care, and your story? It's being etched anew in lines of gold, straight from God's steady hand. Take a slow, deep breath in. Feel the air fill your lungs, fresh and alive. That's the turn, the shift settling in your bones. You've stepped over a line in the spirit, left the loop of fog and questions behind. What happened out of sight? It won't shape you anymore. It'll just be the opening line of your story, the part where God flips hurt into a launch pad for heights you can't yet dream. You'll climb not despite the stumble, but right through it, stronger for the climb. And hold this close, dear heart. These words may fade from your screen, but their echo? It'll hum in your soul, steady and sure, long as you live. You're held. You're heaven's own. You're wrapped in the strength of the mightiest shield. And from now on, nothing stays tucked away in the dark. God speaks soft but firm. I'm sorry, but I, your Archangel Michael, have held back a truth from you longer than my heart could bear. I've planted myself by your side through gales you never spotted, winds meant to uproot your peace and scatter your dreams. I've caught your quiet sobs when the room felt empty, gathered your unspoken pleas to the stars when doubt whispered you were unheard. I've folded your aches into my wings and pled with the divine for the calm you so deserve. But today, at last, permission comes from above to unburden this weight I've carried in silence. It's not to wound your tender spirit, but to loose the ties that bind you. The soul you lean on hardest, the name that soothes like a lullaby, has slipped into shadows behind you, actions that jammed the gates to your good. Heaven held the moment until now, till your inner strength stood tall enough to hold the light without shattering. Listen close, with an open heart. This isn't chance. It's your spirit's call answered. You've known something stirred wrong, haven't you? Those prickles on your skin like autumn air, nights tossing with no clear why, times your chest tightened though the day's smile said all's well. That was my touch, light as a feather, urging you to notice without alarm. Confusion didn't mark you weak. It marked you alive, your pure light brushing against the veil of untruth. You're here today because the stars will toward change. In hours, perhaps, the divine shuffle starts. You're poised at the edge, one world peeling back to bear the next. Heaven's peeling away the face someone dear has worn too long. I held my tongue to offer them grace, a window to turn, to own their step wrong. God's mercy stretches wide, always hoping the wanderer finds the path home before night falls full. But the chance passed unclaimed. They kept on, face forward in care while hands worked hidden. You poured out your hopes, your fears, your fire. They cradled it, then cracked the vessel in quiet. Heaven's long wait ends here. What bloomed in shade now steps to sun. Don't shrink back in fear. Harm can't touch you now. You're ringed in guard divine, tougher than any lock or wall. As words meet your eyes, angel ranks hold post at every corner. Door frames, sills, the quiet of your thoughts, the beat of your pulse. No spell, no fib, no pull sly can breach your peace again. The fog that dimmed your sight? It's torn free by truth's warm blaze. Hurt may nip sharp, but healing outpaces the dream you clung to. The one who strayed feels it already. Their rest fractures, nights stretch long, spirit quakes as justice stirs soft. You've lifted pleas to why their nearness saps you, why pardon loops back to unease. Those were beacons. Your light clashed their shade. Words rang false to your ear true. They eyed your shine with a hunger mixed sour, grin wide while roots of want twisted low. Friend, kin, love, they played the part, but alone, envy spilled to whispers heaven caught full. I shielded you through, why you rose unbroken. That's why blows glanced off. You held steady, peace your anchor when seeds of doubt they sowed. They aimed to turn tides against, but waves broke on divine rock. God tucked you safe under wing. I breathed cautions. Skip that path, hold the line, guard your tail close. Instincts sharp, my hand at work, steering from snares. But God's voice rings clear. Hold no more. Quiet yields to dawn. Unveil starts now. What they deemed sunk rises sure. Talk in hush rebounds loud. False bars to grace twist to welcomes wide. No clash needed. Your cause heaven claims. Truth rolls gentle from this reed's close. Let not chill grip when let down lapse. Reveal frees, not fells. This mercy divine cuts cords that choked your stride. The stray will startle, truth not from tongues but thrown direct, sacred seal. Why this sting from one so near? Your glow rare pricks their dim. Kindness you give mirrors lacks they hide. Admirers whisper awe, but envy coils. Your heaven hold they can't claim. Yet anointed stands, hands frail can't fell. Betray even bends to bridge your gain. I cupped this till hour ripe, and ripe it strikes. Edge you tread turns grand. Who barred your way? They'll eye your soar. Schemes sped your lift. Public peak meets private veil. Shun wrath's rush. Watch quiet. Days we've clear. Word, talk. Own up lands unbidden. Proof seeks you. Heaven hands it sure. Pain yields to calm. Soul knows what fled unfit to bide. I've mourned your worth wonder. Doubt sown by gaslight on gift. But here, no madness marked you, choice did. No fear unfounded, sight keen. Unease? Self-high hailed guile. God mends trust in self now. Whispers in a ring holy. Heed no hush. Shun dread of rift truth brings. Parting paves save. Void calls true kin. Angels' line souls match your beam. No sap, no grin-veiled fall wish. Faithful fill, real root. Stray may will back, weight felt. Sorry spun, tails tall. Caution, pardon parts not path. Walk free, heart wide but gates wise. Love yours vast, spare not on trust-toy fools. Heavy this, but needful, post-reveal, locks long yield. Ties in coin, ties in bond, ties in soul growth, all knotted to shade hid. Mask drops, rush pure floods free as dawn gust. Light you feel, loose, true core found. Grace held spills, stream dam burst. Heaven beams, bitter you shunned, better you brewed. Quit you might, faith you fed, thus throne told through me. Dark faithful, you sowed soft in stone. Harvest yours, not ache, but right set. Mockers mark mend, doubters proof peer, God strode sure. Name yours hums high now, angels align fresh. Old threads snip, spirit soft. Wearied sudden, loose what's stale. Yield tears, wash waves they be. New you knits. One more veil, not just their shade I screened, yours shine too. Power yours vast, known scant. Draw they do, cause favour flows soul deep. Heal you hold in near, words yours light weave. Shade clung to dull what doom-proof. Failed full, you stood tests tall. Season new, rule spirit swells, draw swift, sense keen, grace grand. Days near, plume fall, digits dance, tune time true, seal sure. See, say soft, truth divine, guard I take. Peace wraps swift, love I bear, hide I loathed. Time God's holy, struck it has. See ready, mend ready, lift ready you. Side mine stays, fear flees my near. Rest sure, no aim gainst thrives. Deceit door slammed God's seal. Chosen, held, fate yours. Shade back hid, future cleared. Strays slip, pushed to wake grand. Heaven scripts anew. Reveal this. Free start divine. Trust throne. Pray Eve, heart bare. Pain loose, fog flee, ire yield. Breath deep, warm chest holy hint. Safe you. Claimed heaven. Win you. Rise sure. God soft. Sorry mine, wait long for clear, true, peace heartquake. Night's wake I see. Please why ache clings, hide sense haunts. Gates part today, held long spills. Michael Bow's throne, tear celestial. Tell now truth. God mercy vast. Light let, heel break for time strikes. Michael. Sorry hide, not turn but guard. Fragile past, shatter sure. Strong now soul, truth holds no break. Name soft heart, voice soothe past. Rent heaven peace. Mistake no, dark choice, fond veil. Watch thy nights, sword light. Stop, step, God. Wait hour named. Hour here. Felt you. Name wait strange, mind reason fight. Defend you did prayer. Know they. Scrolls lie not. Record word, act, hush, wing tremble proof. Test late. Light or shade, true or guile. Chose hush, fear, self-shield. Told sacred spill, wound fate open. Warned I dream, chance odd, snag timed, wake call pre-line. Ignored whispers, hid safe. Here read, surfaced God allow. Fear no, free you. Beside wings cloak light. Soft, hurt meant no. Grew time need, mature spirit truth no bitter fall. Grown you, pray lone, pardon pre-just. Trust now heaven. Random no, orchestrate test faith. Allow not fell, lift. Betray, hush, tear seed soil heaven. Bloom power, see sharp, favour now. Says Michael, fool no trust, faith pure. See spirit, not feel alone. Though hurt act, mend plan heaven. Break no end, strong rise. Wrong one day tremble front, lost grasp. Not trust God through you. Says they test no get. Sent heaven love true, loy true, true test. Failed. Mercy yours bought time. Pray you their curse, no night. Forgive if stray. Love heaven quake. Rewrite that. Destroy meant crown. Deeper, guilt theirs. Smile may, act none. Lone hush, wait spirit. Wake mid-name, echo conscience. Call heaven repent. And so, as the light of this revelation settles into your being, remember that every step you've taken, every quiet prayer whispered in the dark, has led you here, to this place of profound release and unbreakable strength. The chains that once whispered doubts in your ear are dissolving like mist under the morning sun. Your heart, once tangled in unseen thorns, now beats with a rhythm of freedom, expansive and alive. Heaven's promise isn't just words on a page. It's the very air you breathe now, filled with possibility and peace. You've been forged in the fire of truth, not to scar but to shine, emerging as a beacon for others who walk shadowed paths. The divine architect has laid the cornerstone of your next era, one built on clarity, compassion tempered with wisdom, and a faith that no storm can shake. Walk forward, beloved, with head held high, for the path ahead gleams with the gold of God's unyielding favor. You are the story heaven tells of redemption, of light reclaiming what was momentarily lost. In this sacred unveiling, you find not an end, but the grandest of beginnings, your soul's eternal ascent. If this message touched your heart, give it a like to spread the light, and subscribe for more whispers from the divine. You are loved beyond measure. You are not alone. You were never alone.